Good morning. I wanted to make a video about college applications this morning. I have worked in a number of colleges throughout the years as a college professor in theatre and acting and movement, etc. And so I wanted to give you a little bit of information that if you are thinking about applying for college programs or acting training programs, there are a number of those around the country. They have like year programs, 2-year programs, 6-month programs, etc., etc. Here are some things that you might want to think about. First off, what you want to do is you want to Google some information about the kind of programs that you want to look into. So for example, I have a degree in physical theatre. I love the physical theatre of an actor. And so when I was looking for programs to go to, I wanted to look at ones that were heavy in movement and kind of teaching me different things about the movement for the actor. You also want to apply to programs that for things that you want to learn about, right? So I am a Meisner trained teacher and I have trained in the Meisner technique, and so I looked for programs that also taught the Meisner technique. After you've put together your list, you want to look up safe schools, but you also want to look up reach schools. So what's the difference in safe and reach? Safe schools are ones that you think, I can definitely get into these. These are almost guaranteed, and maybe they're in your state, maybe they're very easy to get into, maybe they're or somewhat easier. Reach schools are ones like Carnegie Mellon, DePaul. So for example, years ago, I applied for the graduate program in DePaul. I actually got in, so out of 2,000 students auditioning, I got into the final 10. However, I couldn't afford it. I thought that they would give me scholarships, and because I was international at the time, they did not. So I couldn't afford it, but I did get into that one. Then you want to put together a list, and you also want to put together how much the application fees are. Now, some schools, if they really want you, and also you can do a quick Google search, you can actually look up the free code that will waive the application fees. Instead of putting off the actual application and saying, oh, I can't apply because it's too expensive, the fees are too much, the college might actually give you a free code. And usually that's during the summer. They will give you a free code on waiving those fees, so it'll be zero. To think proactively, what you want to do is you want to get your transcripts from the place before. So you want to get your high school transcripts, or you want to get your college transcripts if you're going for a graduate school, because they need that. And then lastly, what you want to do is when you're applying, you want to start thinking about the pieces that you're going to audition with. Now, when I went to programs, they would ask me for at least 3 contemporary monologues and 3 classical monologues, and you want them to be contrasting. You want them to be your age range, and you want them to be different in the way you perform, physicality, vocal, and the kind of quality of the character. Most importantly, when you get into a college, you want to visit. So for example, if you are interested in 5 or 6 colleges in your area, I would recommend visiting them before you apply to make sure that you want to live there. There were graduate programs that I was accepted into, and when I went to visit, I thought to myself, I couldn't live here. Like, there's no way that I could live in this area. So you really want to visit that college program and save yourself a lot of work later. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions about training programs or about colleges or about graduate schools, just reach out, or you can comment on this post.